In the next 2 lessons, we'll create ads for a client who's asked us for our help. Ji-Wei is the author of a popular lifestyle blog called One Dog Woof. She blogs about craft projects, playful crochet projects, and stylish knitting. One Dog Woof generates revenue through advertising and by selling patterns related to knitting and crochet projects on the marketplace Etsy. And her Facebook page has more than 20,000 fans who can't wait to hear about her newest projects. Ji-Wei is interested in growing the reader base of her blog and needs us to create a Facebook ad campaign for her. She's just published a few new exciting projects like these Christmas ornaments and these sea animals that she wants us to use to drive people to her blog. Her target audience are women between 25 and 64 who are located in the United States and are interested in crochet projects. Given that there are so many campaign objectives on Facebook you can choose from, which one would you recommend? Since Ji-Wei wants to drive traffic to her site, more specifically certain projects, the traffic objective is the perfect choice here. The total budget she has given us for a Facebook campaign is $300. But how much can we actually spend to attract one new reader? Before you book any advertising campaign, it is helpful to think about how much a new customer is worth to you. In marketing, the customer lifetime value is a metric that describes the total net profit that a company makes from a customer during their entire relationship. Simply speaking, you have to estimate how much profit you will make with one new average customer, reader, or user over time. Some might come again and buy a lot of products or engage with a lot of ads. Others might only come once or don't engage at all. Why does that matter? Well, you don't want to spend more money on bringing in a new customer than the amount of profit this customer will generate for you. One Dog Woof generates revenue through advertising and by selling patterns related to knitting on Etsy. You might realize that the income an additional reader generates for One Dog Woof is limited, much lower than for a big online store. For the purpose of this exercise, we assume that the lifetime value of an average reader of One Dog Woof is $2.50. When we now plan our budget for an ad campaign, the cost of acquiring one customer, also called customer acquisition cost, shouldn't be higher than the profit we generate with that customer. So in our case, we shouldn't spend more than $2.50 to attract one new reader to One Dog Woof. Ideally, we spend much less so that new readers can actually create some additional value for our client.